All we trying to do is double up. All we trying to do is double up. Got me rolling with the twins. Getting content with the twins. All we trying to do is double up.
This is Double Up with the Twins. Welcome. My name is Tsidiso and I'm with my twin sister Tsidiso. Together we are the T-Twins. Today we are having a sit down. It's a little chat. Another twin talk with our beautiful friends Vuyiswa and Vuyelwa. But I don't know which one is Vuyiswa and which one is Vuyelwa. I'm waiting for one of them to say something, right?
Yes.
Then I'll be able to pick it up. Ladies, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Please introduce yourselves.
I'm Vuyelwa. And I'm Vuyiswa.
I got it right. I know. Do you know how I differentiate you guys? The smiles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
and the
yes.
way you talk, like the portrayal of your voice is different.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
You're
I
the
know.
first to
Is
actually
it?
say that. People actually can't tell the difference
Yes,
when it comes
yeah.
to our voice.
The voices. Oh, no.
So how do you guys tell yourselves apart? Like a lot of people, what do they say?
I guess with people, it depends from person to person, hey? But some will check with the weight. The bigger one, it should be Vuyiswa. You know, the smaller looking one, it should be Vuyiswa. Vuyelwa, I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think people have their own way of differentiating. So it varies from person to person. Like you said, with you guys, you can tell by how we talk.
Yes.
So you see, so people have their
And
own
your
preferences.
Yes.
And the teeth are different.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. But one thing that you guys know, when you tell someone who doesn't know and say, look at this, what is it that you ask people to, that you tell people to look at? Nothing.
Can I take that one?
I think we allow people to find differences.
Okay.
We never guide them. So it's like the more you obviously get to know me, then you start to spot different things.
Yes.
So we never guide people. So that is why people will vary in how they differentiate us.
Okay.
So we never guide. I know this, like I have like a birthmark. But I
yes.
mean,
Oh,
I can't wait for you to come
Only
and
now
see the
that I see
birthmark.
that.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are identical or fraternal twins?
I believe we fall under the identical twins. We
Yeah.
are identical.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, even if you're identical, there should be differences. You can't be exactly
Yes,
same person.
yes.
But we do fall under identical twins.
It was actually shocking for us to find out that our fingerprints are different when we're taking IDs. All this time we thought, everything is the same.
Can't be.
Yeah.
Remember, you are two different people.
That will never.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think when it comes, I think that is why the fingerprint thing, even when you do your IDs or whatever, the fingerprint will never be exactly the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so how did you guys grow up? Did you grow up under the same roof or you were separated?
You mean in our...
Like when you were young, were you raised by one person? Because sometimes the twins, the families decide we're going to separate them. Emong ayodula le, the grandparents, emong ayodula. So Luna,
How did we grow up? Do you want to take it?
Yeah, so we've always been raised in the same. I think from a very young age, we've always been dressed the same, in the same house, going to the same school, even the same class. So
Yeah.
we've actually been together in the same place forever. I think they knew if they were to separate us, they would actually frustrate us.
Yeah.
So no. So all that from birth, we've always been in the same household, going to the same schools, same class, until obviously we got separated by adulthood.
How
Yeah.
did you navigate this issue of same clothes? Because I believe when you were young, they were even buying same colors. Yes. So did you guys used to fight?
Yeah,
For your clothes.
I guess it came with sharing the same things.
Yes.
You know? There's no way we were not gonna fight over clothes because obviously we had the same things and we'd never used to mark them. Did we mark them? I don't think we ever marked them. So we used to fight a lot. Now you worry, man, no, it's mine. How do you see? You know,
Yeah, how do
those
you know
fights
it's
will be there. Those fights will be there. They were norm. I guess all twins grow up fighting. You can't be
Yes.
twins and you don't
not.
fight.
Yeah,
I
those
don't
were
think
the
the
biggest
fights
fights.
end when you are twins.
Yeah. I remember my mother the other day because we're buying same colors. So we'll fight and then someone suggested, oh, let's mark them. Then we'll forget who has marked it.
Yes.
Yeah. Then someone said, why don't you buy them different colors? My mom said it's going to be a huge fight because if I buy black and red, they are going to fight for red or they're going to fight for white. Yeah, so that was the whole issue.
I remember at some point we used to mark. Yes, we did mark, and you write and saying you will mark, but eventually you wouldn't even know actually which one had the marked one, which one didn't, and the fight will still continue.
Yeah.
So I guess it never really worked.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, because my mother, this other time, my mother even said, now I'm going to buy one. So you guys share this one thing because you are fighting for one. So, because I will come and say, this one looks old now. And remember, the last time we wore these things at the same time. So why do I think mine is stealing you and hers is old? Those were the fights. So do you guys have siblings?
Yeah, we do have siblings. We are 5 girls at home. We have 2 elder sisters, and then it's us, and then there's the last born.
Oh,
So yeah,
in
we're a
the
big
middle.
family, huge family.
How is your relationship with your younger sister?
Sisters.
No, two are
the
elders.
youngest one.
The youngest one. There's only one who comes after them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So with our younger sister, she was born 5 years after we were like literally last borns for the last 5 years. So I think the relationship started off strained because it was like you are taking our position, right? I mean, we're supposed to be the last borns. Then here you come, and obviously the attention now shifts. And we were used to, you know how when you're twins, the attention is always with you guys. Now the attention was shifting. So the relationship started off strained. But I guess we grew into accepting her. And then as we got older, she just became part of the family. So then the relationship stabilized.
We're asking these questions because we also had issues with our younger sister, especially the one who comes from us. We are the firstborns. Then there is 2 girls coming after us. The one who comes after us, she's 8 years younger than us. Obviously, we were happy that now we're going to have a sibling, whatever. It's the other way around. She's the one who is having issues with us. Even now, we're still not that close because she thinks we love attention. She thinks everything about us. Even when we are home, we'll be leaving Joburg. When we get home, everybody coming will be saying, where are the twins? They're twins. Like nobody
So you
says.
guys take all the shine.
Yeah.
Basically, she's
But
just
we
trying
don't
to
do it
compete
on
with the shine. And unfortunately, you can't take away the twin shine.
Exactly,
You know, twins are just special people.
Yes.
People, when they see them, they just get excited.
Yes.
So I guess with our siblings, I think they've accepted that, you know what? We know when Vuyiswa and Vuyelwa, they take all the shine.
Yes.
Like everyone focuses on the twins. You know? So I don't know what is it with the twins and how people perceive them, but it's just something
2 people who look the same. It's not normal. So with our sister, I remember when we were going to the boarding school, they will give us pocket money. Let's say they give her 100 rand. Remember, we're going to be there for the whole month, and she is day scholar. But she wants to get the same amount of money that we get. She said, you gave them 200. I need that 200. Like that. So it's just...
So clearly with her, she sees you as one. So
Yes.
given 100, it should be 100 for the both of you.
Yeah.
So according to her, you are sharing even the stomach. Whatever
Yes.
goes into her, it's
it
also...
goes-
So you see, she can't
Not
do
even
it
now.
now.
We gave her a position because our parents, they were overcompensating with her.
Yeah.
They love her too much. They know that we always say that. Even if, okay, we used to be sad about it. Okay, you guys made us deputy parents, but now you are showing us that you love her more than you love us. But now we understand that they are overcompensating because Rona, there is 2 of us, and now Yeah, because even the last born, they don't treat her the same way that they treat this one who comes after us.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you guys are 4?
Yes.
Okay.
So, how is the relationship? Do you guys have your own forum there as twins? And is this one like when you fight, someone will take sides, or it's always the 2 of you? Like how does it?
You know what? I think with us, we've always known that we're individuals.
Yeah.
As much as we're twins, we've always known that we're also individuals.
Yeah,
So let's
yeah.
say, for instance, I do something that the other one doesn't like me, what about the siblings? I don't think Vera would come and say, and take my side. She always wants to stand for the truth.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
so if I'm wrong, she will straightforward tell me, no, but there you were out of order. Like, you don't do that. So it's not that thing of we just gang up,
Yeah.
you know, against people, other siblings just because we're twins.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, sorry. Hosi.
It's somehow different on our side because the way they approach us, if Sidiso does something wrong, they won't say Sidiso did it. They say, Boma Sidiso.
Yeah. No, that one comes with the territory of being twins.
Yes.
We are also referred as Vuyiswa. You know,
Vuyelwa,
sometimes Vuyelwa, you know, whichever name comes first. So, but then if I know I didn't do anything, I'm like, no, please separate. It was not me. Now I'm put my life out of like, no, guys. It was not me, it was Vuyelwa. Say Vuyelwa. So people generalize like that.
Yeah.
It's normal. Even in siblings, with our siblings, they do the same. Both
Yeah,
Vuyiswa
yeah.
this, both Vuyelwa that, you know. It's
never-
never Vuyiswa.
Never Vuyiswa,
Vuyelwa.
Yeah.
It's Bo.
So when it comes to your parents, what are their expectations? Do they expect you guys to be like always together, you're one thing? Because as with our parents, they get disappointed when we separate. Even when we decided I'm gonna live there and my so atamai I move out, like they made it all about themselves. How can you do this? You are one thing. You always have to be. Even now they still do it. If my mom calls me now, she will ask me, "Where is my so?" When I say I don't know, she gets disappointed. So even with you guys, is it the same issue?
I'll go for that one. So with our parents, I think maybe the one thing that they did well, they've always wanted to see us as individuals. Like my dad was so attentive. He would say, at some point, he says to us, he took psychromatic tests.
Yes.
Just to see how different we are so that he can start treating us as individuals. So I think from a very young age, he got to actually separate that and say, these are two individuals who are born on the same day. You know, they're twins, but they actually also come as individuals. So I think that's the one thing that actually helped him to actually start looking at us differently. So it will even go back to as far as at school. So he would know, oh, Vuyiswa's strength is here, Vuyelwa's strength is here.
Yes.
And when he has to reprimand us based on our performance, he'll say, you're actually supposed to be doing better here. So maybe let's say he expects Vuyiswa to be an A student in maths and he knows me, I'm an average person when it comes to that particular subject. So if I come back, Vuyiswa comes back with maybe a 90, you know, or 60, it'll be like, no, you're supposed to do better. But if I come back with my it's like, well done. So he got to actually separate, which was
that's
actually a
perfect.
very good thing.
Well, I'm very excited to hear this because the main focus of this podcast is to educate, especially our parents and our siblings, how they should raise twins. So your parents, they got it from the beginning because with us, they kept telling us that we are one. So that thing traumatized us. It ruined our relationship. There was a point where by Sidiso and I, we were having serious conflicts because of this thing of thinking we are one, but the universe is teaching us that but you are your own person because we got to realize that we don't really like the same things. When you grow older, there are things that I like and she doesn't like and our characters are different. But then the parents put us under pressure. You guys are one. You guys are supposed to be, and I'm feeling guilty. They said we are one. And I can't survive on my own because they said we are one. So I'm actually glad to hear the twins who were raised like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it's important because there's so much pressure with being a twin. I think it comes with so much pressure because there is that expectation to say you are one and you're supposed to be the same in everything. But in reality, you are so different. It's just that you look, your exterior is the same, but you really are such different people and people keep on comparing, which becomes a very big strain on the relationship of twins.
Yes. People even compare your looks.
They
Beautiful.
compare everything. Why are you bigger than her?
you bigger than-
Why, you know, you have to explain things that shouldn't be explaining. You know, when they should just understand that, yes, they are twins, but they're individuals.
Exactly. So are you guys in the same line of work?
Totally different.
I know one of you guys is in corporate and the other one is in business.
Yes.
Wow.
So the corporate one, Vuyiswa is the
business.
the one in business.
Business.
Yeah.
So self-employed, I am
Okay.
So
employed in
I
corporate.
would like to believe you have different friends. You've got your own friends and
Yeah, normally, yes, she makes her own friends because remember, we're not in the same space.
same space,
I
yeah.
also make my own friends. But then, you know, with friends come, if the ones that are close to us are going to end up being friends to both of
yes,
us.
both of you.
You know, yeah.
So who usually brings people to you? Is it you,
I think
Vuyiswa,
Vuyelwa
or
makes more friends.
I think
I think I've had, Vuyelwa has brought in more friends
Yes.
than
Is
I
it?
do. Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it would be you.
No, it's not me actually.
Or maybe it's because I knew you first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, actually, Vuyelwa is the one who brings in friends. Now, I think I don't like friends much. I am that person who has acquaintances more.
Yes.
So I'm not the type that brings in people too close to me. But I will know, okay, that's my friend. Whenever we can, get together, then we can get together. But it's not that friendship where now this person is always
Yeah.
like in my face. So I think Vuyelwa has more friends that are closer to her that she's brought in that are now
We've become
our
friends.
friends.
Just like her,
Yeah.
she's the one who's always bringing
Yeah.
people. So when it comes to relationships, like how does it work? Because relationships, they're very challenging when it comes to twins. Are you guys in relationships? Do you have partners, married or?
So yes, I am in a relationship. I am engaged to be married.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh, me, I'm in a, what do you call it?
Situation.
In a situation. No, currently I'm not dating. I'm not seeing anyone. I'm in the market. I'm in the market, guys.
Yes. Because when we first met you guys, Vuyiswa was married.
Yes, I was married.
Yes, and because we used to ask ourselves questions, well, how does she manage? Because you were not married, but you used to come visit her at
the
her house.
time, yeah.
But I remember there are some things that the husband will do, and Vuyelwa will complain, I can't believe Vuyiswa will just...
Remember with twins, you get overly protective with the other twins.
Yeah.
So I think the challenge when it comes to relationship is the caliber of the partner that you're gonna bring in.
Yes.
If it's a bad partner, it's gonna impact the relationship of the twins because remember we come with that I have to protect you.
Yes.
So if you meet the wrong person, chances are if I haven't approved of that person. But for me to approve, I've done my checks to say, okay, this is how he treats my sister. This is what he does. Okay, it's either he's good or bad. And if I've decided he's bad,
Then there's
chances of that relationship actually making it
Yeah.
might be very slim.
Yeah.
But do you guys have like same personalities?
No.
Personalities, no.
Yeah, like you are different.
You know, funny enough, I don't think, I think Vuyelwa is more vocal. I think
Yeah,
Vuyelwa-
she's bubbly, you know.
yeah. As much as I think people think I'm the one who is that character, I'm actually not.
I think so because ka kgola nna in my head ke nagana gore mogotsi wa ka gagolo feta ene.
Yeah,
So-
it's because that's how you guys, because you met
we
first,
met
and
first,
me, I was introduced.
Yes.
I think Vuyelwa talks more. Like,
Yeah.
notice even with the interview now, I think she's doing most of the talking. I don't know whether
Yes,
you're picking it up.
yes, she is.
She's more of a talker than I am. So now, in most cases, in a group, I'll be more quiet. Vuyelwa will be taking the front,
You're mature.
yeah, and do all the talking.
Yeah.
Now I'll be doing the nodding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, not they.
no.
Or,
Yeah.
my work is to nod or to say no
Okay.
when she's doing most of the talking. So I think she's more of a talker.
When we first met, I thought you were older than us because you looked like this Ausinyana Amoholo. I think it's the maturity and all. Or is it because you were already married at that time?
I think it was
And then Vuyelwa came.
Vuyelwa came.
I'm like,
And we realized, they're actually younger.
I guess it came with the fact that at the time I was married. Maybe. I didn't even realize that I carried myself that way. But I wouldn't talk on that one. I guess if that's what you observed, it came with being married at the time. So maybe I wore heels more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what was I doing that you guys saw.
Yeah, you
I was
like,
like,
you
can I
live
explain
overseas.
it?
Can I explain? I know what it is. She comes across with that maturity because she is, like I said, like she said, she's reserved. She speaks less, and then maybe there's a way that she carries herself. And then I come with the fun, light side, the bubbly side, or papanyana ho, I don't know, into the mix. So she always came across as older because of exactly that. Even people like, is your sister okay? So people always saw me as the bubbly. Maybe I am the bubbly, the more talkative, the one that can blend in more in setups where there's a lot of people, and she shies away.
Okay.
Not necessarily shy away. I don't think
But that's
I'm
how
that
she's
much
perceived.
of a talker. I
That's
don't
how
think
she's perceived.
It's not being shy. I don't think I'm that much of a talker. I talk when necessary, and I don't always want to talk.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? I keep people a bit because I don't want to be expected to be something I'm not. You get my point?
And with the pressure of being twins. So if I behave
So
like
yes,
this,
that pressure as
people
well.
expect
People
it to be the same.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then they see me and they think there's something I'm funny towards them, whilst I'm not. It's just that they've known her more, or they knew her first, and they saw this other side, and they
Yes.
expect to see the same side from me, and I'm actually not like her. So I'd look funny to people because then it's so bit. Sometimes go again and just relax a bit, man.
Yeah.
But putting
I'm
pressure
putting
on you.
pressure.
Putting
Like, I'm the
pressure,
one that
you know?
push.
You're
Yeah.
putting pressure on me.
I get that. But you guys, don't you think you somehow sabotage your relationships because of being twins? With your mate, do you have same?
Do you think your
taste?
judgment is always right
Yeah.
when it comes to
Yeah.
the relationship with the man?
Love relationships.
Yes, love relationships.
I think our remember when you are in love, sometimes you overlook other things. So but me, if I'm not the one in love and I'm looking in, I'm neutral, right? So I'm gonna see things that she doesn't see.
Yes,
So the judgment will be more accurate.
yes.
Most times.
Yeah,
it's
so I
always
think
accurate.
history has shown us that the judgment is always correct.
Accurate.
Correct.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
maybe at the same time, it becomes self-sabotage. Maybe relationships are not meant to be perfect.
Yes,
Right? But
yes.
now because you've got an other eye,
Other eye,
two more eyes
Who's
that are
expecting
viewing
it to be perfect,
and that have
yes.
expectations, it puts pressure on the guys that
Yeah.
have to date us. Because they need to be approved
Yeah,
by
Both
both
yeah,
sides.
sides.
Yes.
Do you have those exes who believe that this relationship was destroyed because of your twin?
Of course, always.
Yeah, always.
Always.
She's always in the mix.
I know a guy.
She's always in the mix. Whenever marriage is going wrong, she's always top of why things are going wrong.
Exactly. Yeah, because I know what I can't even remember who came to us. What's Babalona?
I think it was my ex. I think you know. I think we're not offline about
Yeah,
the same
very
thing.
Okay, I think I get who you guys are talking
Yeah.
about. All right.
No, well, it's
Yeah, it's one of those things.
one of those.
And we met him recently, and we were supposed to discuss business. We ended up talking about our relationships because Sidiso was having problems with my boyfriend, and I was having problems with her husband. Then he kept saying, "Wena, why uzingena indaba zakhe?"
Yes,
Like,
I know,
but
that's
you don't
him.
understand. We are twins.
That's him.
You have to. Now, in my relationship, I will never allow that. It's bullshit. I will never. Like, he was so angry. This guy,
Yeah.
this one is still angry.
Yeah, he's still angry at us. Actually.
no,
He
like
was taking his frustration about us.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
he even said, "You need new friends. You are not friends. One thing you should learn is that you are not friends. Don't tell her your things and don't tell her. It's impossible."
But it's impossible.
Yeah,
And
it's
you see,
impossible.
that's something that
Yeah.
if you're not born like us, you will never understand.
Exactly.
Right? I mean, we confide in each other. Whenever I'm sad, obviously the person I'm going to confide in is my twin sister.
Yeah.
And
So,
besides that, she can't, when she's going through something, I'm not saying I'm going to feel it, but I will see it through her.
Yes.
But there's something happening here. You know, and she will be forced to open up because I will ask him, no, there's something I'm not getting.
Yeah.
You know, because I know her better, right? So I can see when something is not going right. So even if she wanted to not share,
Yeah.
somehow I think I would put her in a position to share.
Yeah. I get that.
Definitely.
Because my mom once said, because we used to fight for boyfriends. Because I was a teenager, she would be dating someone. I will even go and tell the parents, "Oh, we are Jola. Jola, mama, because I this guy. He's taking my space."
So you are sabotaging.
Yeah,
you are
this one never
sabotaging.
loved anyone that I dated. I promise you guys. At this age, she never loved anyone. Well, at least now there is few nyana.
Then you like,
No
okay.
way. I like this
You-
guy. I
I
like
think,
that
I
guy.
think, I think
feel the same way.
Yeah, right. It's the same.
But you see,
I
when
don't think Yella has ever liked anyone.
yes, I still think she attracts toxic people.
Yeah.
The other thing that I think also happens is the ones that I would like for her. Those are the ones she doesn't like. I'm like,
yeah.
can't you see? This is
This
the
is
one.
a good
You know?
one.
Yeah.
And that's when she's like, nah, she wants that toxicity. Those ones that are gonna be problems. So yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
guys dated? Do you think you can date one person?
Never.
You are not those kind of twins.
Never. Can
Yeah, the
never
twins that
happen.
we had last week, they
Yeah.
actually want one husband.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'm like,
We are too different. We are too different. I
Yeah.
think we even want different things in our partners.
Partner,
So
yes.
there's no
Yeah.
way it's going
can
to work.
share, yeah.
Yes.
even us, we like that. Because sometimes I look at a partner, I'm like, what does she see?
Yeah, you see it.
Yes, I also like that. Because Sidiso, one thing that I picked up, Sidiso, she is comfortable with someone who does the things that I do. So I understand that she's been looking for me in a partner. So with her husband, she found me.
Yeah, he is more like you.
Yeah.
Those things that you used to like to do.
Everything that I used to do for us, that guy does them.
doing it.
So she's like, okay, Maiso, you can chill. I found the one.
Yeah, when we travel,
Yeah.
the guy will book. I won't even ask where are we
Where
going
I'm
to sleep. Like I will, but that's how I trust him. Like I know he likes nice things, so I don't have to worry. So this other time we took Maiso to a vacation with. Maiso kept on asking me, where are we going to sleep? I'm like, are you serious? We're going to travel this far and we don't know where we are going to sleep.
I
What
was
if we're
not
going to sleep
comfortable
in
at
the
all.
I'm like, no, relax. He planned everything because she plans.
Yeah.
Even when we
I do.
travel,
She's the planner.
she's the
Okay.
planner.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I found.
You found a
A
Maiso.
Maiso.
Your
And a
husband.
husband.
Yeah.
My
And I also
husband.
feel like the partner that I'm with right now, Liana, he's more like Sidi. So he doesn't want to do those things. He puts everything and say, well, you will take over. Yeah, like that. So Sidi, so she doesn't even know hore, how much this costs. Even when I was living with her, she didn't know how much that couch costs because I will go and buy everything, the groceries. And as long as she comes home, everything is okay.
there.
She is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I do everything like that.
Do you guys have kids?
Yeah, I have a daughter who's turning 8 this month. She's the only one. I just
Okay.
have one child.
Just one.
And I have two. So I have a soon to be 6 years and a soon to be 5 years.
Oh, so she fell pregnant first before.
I was the,
Yeah. How did you feel when she was pregnant?
It was a shock because remember, even when kids come, it's like, okay, now
the dynamics are gonna change.
it's like we've been just the two of us, you know. Now you're bringing this person. It feels like I'm pregnant with you, and there's this addition. It's like we are a couple now, and then you are bringing a child to us. So it was a bit of a shock, but you know, I had to adjust. You know, and I think
You accepted.
to accept, but it was not easy. It was like, you know, it felt like, it shouldn't be happening. We should just be like this. Why are we bringing other people? But I think as time went, then the child was born, and I think I became closer to the child.
She became more of a mother.
Mother, yes.
She mothered my daughter more than I did when she was small.
Yeah, it's always the case. Even with us, because she fell pregnant before me, I felt betrayed.
Betrayed. That's the word.
Yeah.
Betrayed. And she kept saying, well, so what are we going to do with this person now who's coming?
Yes.
I only
plans.
accepted on that day that
when
she
you saw the
delivered, when the
child.
child was there. Oh, okay.
She
We
was
all
torturing
happy.
me during pregnancy.
No,
She
it
wouldn't even
wasn't
ask
easy.
you, have you eaten? Every time I fall asleep, I'm tired. She'd be like, wake up. You're not supposed to be sleeping.
Yeah, she was also hard this one. I remember there was
Yeah.
this one time, I'm pregnant, and she says, let's go jogging. We went for that jog, guys. She wanted me to keep up to her pace. Remember, I'm pregnant. No, she didn't understand. Like, you are late, come. Because I knew she was there, and I was walking through at her back. I was like, she doesn't understand what I'm feeling. But I also understood. I think it was her frustration. She was just taking out her frustrations on me. She was not giving me the support I needed then.
Yes.
And I guess she
I
didn't
was not
understand
ready.
Yeah.
how pregnancy feels. So she was not like empathetic about, you know, my pregnancy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So she was just on her own tip of saying, let's jog. Remember the day?
The same
I
thing
was
with
so angry.
Sidiso. And at that time, I had to understand because I was also feeling guilty. Hey, I betrayed her. Let me just do it. Even maternity clothes, she said, you are not going to buy those comfortable clothes and all. She forced me to buy. She said, at least leggings, nyana, something. Because when I look at you, I see myself. And I don't want to see myself like that.
I think there's also that element where you like, when I look at you, I see myself. So there is that pressure to say, no, man, I can't see myself like this. So do something about it.
Yes.
Which is the toxic side of
Yes.
also
Of
being
being
twins.
twins.
Exactly.
Because I remember when I told her I was pregnant, the first thing she said, she kept quiet. And she said, and then what are you going to do? That was I'm thinking, what kind of a question? What am I going to? I'm pregnant. There's nothing else to do. I'm pregnant. I'm just letting you know I'm pregnant. This is the journey now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you do feel there's that level of feeling betrayed. Like, we're supposed to have discussed this.
Yes,
Yes,
you
we're
plan
supposed to
together.
both be ready.
Yeah, definitely. So do you guys have the same beliefs? Like religion and all those?
No, there we
aligned.
So it has always been like that.
Yeah, I think when it comes to our beliefs are very much aligned.
much
I
aligned.
think that's where we don't really clash when it comes to beliefs that we have. And maybe it's because we were raised
How
by the
you
same
were
parents.
raised, yes.
So when it comes to that, I think we always aligned.
That's cool.
I get that. With us, it's not the same.
not the same.
It's not the same, guys.
Yeah.
Because we grew up Christian because that's the only thing we knew. Remember, because everyone around us is Christian. So,
But
at some
not like,
point, not like hardcore Christian, like
typical,
Christian,
like
because
AME church, not Bazalwane.
Bazalwane, not
charismatic.
1 hour le a
Yeah.
khutla, wa bona?
So it wasn't doing any much of a difference in our lives. So at some point, I decided I'm going to be hardcore Christian, like born again Christian. At that time, she said she was just following me around. She didn't really believe, but she was following me around. Okay, you go to church, let me go and see what you're doing there.
Yeah, even from way back when we were young, that tradition, I can call it traditional AME because it's more traditional. I just went there because everyone was going. I won't tell you what was happening there.
Yeah. Even in that one, she followed me. She was like, yeah, because I know that on Sunday, I'm the one who will say, let's go to church. And she will just come because we are used to going to places. Yeah. Then it came to a point where, hey, Nami, then I followed, this pastors.
those charismatic.
the prophet.
Yeah.
I think life was just hitting me hard at that time. Then I fell into the trap that I happened to follow this prophet who was very controversial. Yeah, and my sister kept saying, this person of yours, I tell you, something is wrong here. And I went on, and she followed me for about a year, right?
Yeah.
But one thing that made her go back.
What else would I do? Because we live together.
Yeah.
And why should I stay at home?
It was
And the music was
she
nice.
liked the music in that church, and she said, "Okay, for the sake of the music, I'll just go. Yeah, I'll go." Then it came a point where, like, Maiso, I'm tired. I'm tired of following you. I actually realized that this thing is not for me. I was angry, guys. I was it came to a point where every time when she comes, I would say, it's time for prayer. To piss her off.
There was a time whereby you set the rules in the house for 7 o'clock.
We are praying.
Hey, I'll come up with all the excuses in the world.
Then Kavana utolali unehela bona to Tidiso refused all the time, and she would look at me. Then every time I take out my watch, she would put it back. Like, why so much money? Yeah, but then with that church, Linda, I finally found out that it wasn't actually good for me. It wasn't good for many people out there. So I found the truth. So Tsidiso, I think I still went there for about a year, and then she stayed at home. Yeah, she said, I'm not going to that church. I realized that church is a scam. I went there, but nakabatla bona se libodi TV. So some were the court hey,
So do you guys have the same taste buds? Does it happen that you like orange juice and she doesn't like it?
No, I think most of our time, but Vuyiswa has like, you also have this tendencies of liking weird things that I don't find appealing. Like, she can easily like masonja. Yeah. I would never. I would never.
Yeah,
I
story
can't.
about
Like not
Masonja.
massage, and she would find the taste
Yeah.
appealing.
Yes.
So there is, our palate somewhere somehow does differ because she likes, I find them weird.
Yeah.
The type of things she can, like when we were growing up, she used to, when you have dogs, dog mouse.
Yes.
She used to take whenever she's giving the dogs, she would also take one,
taste.
and I couldn't get it, and I tried to taste. I'm like, maybe that. No, and it tastes, now I realize that thing tastes like masonja. That is why I can't also, I don't like masonja, and she likes masonja. So our palates there and there, they do tend to differ.
Us are exactly
The
the same.
Our taste buds are
Exactly the same.
So the weird thing, it's like now change her motto. See, this one now she's married, guys, and the husband is Zambian, guys. They have their traditional meals that are way different from ours. There's this thing that they cook, it's called delele, and this small fish it's carpenter. So every weekend this guy,
even Mason, they call it
even
vingubala.
they vingubala.
It's
Yeah,
masonja.
he likes it so
Yes.
much. So when he dishes up, because the guy likes to cook, every time you have to compliment him and say, sorry, this is nice. Like your first, hey, sorry, this is nice. So now Tsidiso is busy eating this carpenter and delele, and I'm looking at a plate like she's actually eating it, and then she says to the husband, "It's nice." I was living with them at that time. I think for about 6 months she's doing the same thing. One day I come and I ask her, "So do you really enjoy this thing?" Oh, my sister. It's not at all. Like, this is my husband. So he does it with passion, and he's trying to. There was no way that
first it wasn't tasted nice, but now I got used to it. Because my husband, he will tell you the benefits.
Yeah.
You know, if you eat this thing, the muscles will grow, and then this and this. You know, you won't get sick. Your teeth will be strong. So I just told myself, okay, these things are useful. So delele, I ended up enjoying it. I enjoy it now, even this carpenter fish. But masonja, and at the moment he prepares masonja, I will be in the bedroom, right?
Smell it.
And I can already smell it. And before I know what is going on, there's this feeling that I have, like
like a dizziness.
and all.
Even me.
Then she says, I'm also feeling dizzy. And then we picked up later that it's masonja.
It's the smell of masonja.
Yes, so I left them. So luckily for me, I don't have to deal with masonja because I'm not married to this guy.
Today, yesterday he told me in the morning,
married.
it's weekend. Tomorrow I'm cooking
Masonja.
mason vingubala. He calls it vingubala. Yeah, he really loves it.
And you don't eat it.
Yeah, no,
that
I
one
don't.
you've declared.
But
to
for
me
me, it's a nice
That one
snack.
he
I would
knows.
not have them with pap or anything. I would just have them as they
As
are.
a snack.
As a snack.
Yeah.
You know, while watching movies, and I just,
Yeah.
So even clothes, you guys love the same clothes. When she goes shopping,
Fashion-wise,
you know,
I think
fashion-wise.
we're also aligned there.
Yeah, we aligned. I
Fashion-wise,
think
we're
when it
also
comes to clothes,
Okay.
we like the same things. Yeah.
Yes.
So what do you guys think there are disadvantages and advantages of being twins? Let's start with disadvantages.
Okay, with disadvantage. I think the disadvantage is having someone that looks exactly like you and then who loves you so much to the point that they want to protect you. You know, it's too much protection.
Yes.
And then it becomes more of a conflict because of, I think, the passion for each other. And for me, the other one would be the comparison that people...
comparison, I was gonna go there.
The comparison that the people keep on doing about us. It's actually...
Annoying.
If there's anything we can actually educate people about, is to stop doing that.
Yeah.
It's actually not good. See, we know we look the same, but we are
We are
individuals.
not the same person.
Don't ask, oh, so this one is more beautiful. No, don't do those things. If you find that Tsidiso is more beautiful than my Tsidiso, keep it to yourself.
Yeah, even when you get married, people look, why are you not married? Like,
Exactly. Even
Yes.
if
Yeah.
you
go
That's
to
the
people
other
and say, hey,
thing.
marry me now.
Yeah.
Other
Or this
would
thing
tell
of
you.
saying your husband must take both of
Yeah.
you.
Well,
Why? You know? Yeah.
So I get that question all the time. And like where we come from, people love marriage. Like almost everyone is married. So especially at this age, they will even tell me "Hore, they're going to find a husband for me. When they look at me, they see someone who is so miserable because I'm not married and she's married. Yeah, guys, hey.
they put pressure.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah,
put pressure. They don't
pressure.
allow your individual journeys.
Yes. Really, even on WhatsApp, our friends, like ordinary friends, they will be asking you such questions. Okay, how? So when are you getting?
When are
the
you?
moment they see that you have a boyfriend, but
You see. Just because Sidiso is married, you now
I
need
now
to be
have to
rushed.
Now you are put under pressure
Yes.
to also deliver the same.
Yeah.
even with like life maybe successes or whatever. If she
Yes.
buys a house,
You
also
need
need
to
to
buy
buy
a
a
house.
house.
Cars, they look at our cars and say, oh,
You
they
start
driving a
compare,
small
yeah.
car.
driving
Yeah.
the same
The
cars.
same cars.
So we are not allowed to be ourselves.
Ourselves,
Like
yeah.
there's pressure because we are benchmarked against each other,
other.
which is unhealthy.
Yes.
Exactly.
And it puts a
It's
lot of
so
strain.
unhealthy.
Yeah, it does.
It's one of
Yeah.
the negatives. Big ones, actually. Big
Yeah, yeah.
negative.
So what are the advantages? What do you guys enjoy more about being twins?
I guess having a best friend.
Yeah, it's the best friend. Yeah, you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that you have someone who is always there
always
for
there.
you. Like, you know, whether you are doing wrong or right, there's
Yeah, yeah.
always
There's
someone who has your back fully. You know, so yeah, I think that's that.
We don't have those issues. You know, people sometimes they will complain on WhatsApp. I'm more of your friend than you are my friend. You know, those people
Yes, we don't have like
this year I'm cutting out fake friends. We don't have those issues.
We don't have those issues.
You don't have
We
those
just
issues.
love
You
like
are
that.
born with a best friend.
Yeah, and sometimes I feel like people who want to come and be our friends, they feel somehow, you know, like we don't give them much attention because there's no one that I can call my best friend because someone will come. Because I met this other girl in the gym, remember? Yeah, she used to complain to the point whereby she blocked me, and she even told me like, no, I can see this thing is one-sided. I'm like, but I was raised like that. I grew up like that. I don't know how to take friendship because I already have someone. Yeah,
I think it's the same for us.
It's the
as well.
same, yeah. It's the same.
There's no void for friendships
Yes.
because you already have someone that is
so
your
you
best
don't
friend.
cling on to friends because
Yeah.
you already clinged on to someone else,
Yes.
the twin. So yeah,
How's your relationship? How's your kids' relationship?
Oh, they love each
they
other.
love each other. They consider themselves as
sisters, yeah.
They are siblings. Like I know my daughter will say, "Mommy, if I say I want to have another child, but no, you don't have to, Mommy.
Yeah,
I already
you
have
already
two
have.
other siblings. We are three. You don't have to
Yes.
have another one." So
Yeah.
you see, according to her, like our kids,
the
like
three
they all are kids. Like we have 3 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
even-
yeah,
My kids refer to her as
Mama.
Mama. Me as Mommy.
Mommy. Yes. With us, it's the same thing. But Sidiso used to complain before KG was born. He would say, when you're here, Azania knows that you are her mother because she's always with you doing things.
Yeah.
The moment you go somewhere and I'm left with her, now I'm her mother full time.
They do exactly
Yes.
that. That's exactly how
yeah.
they
But the
behave.
nice thing is that at least when you are away, the child doesn't feel a void of not having a mom.
Yes.
Because the other one steps in like a mother as well.
But I kind of feel jealous because I will spend the whole day with KG. I'm her mom that day. Like, we have this relationship.
Yeah.
The moment Sidiso arrives, so it's like, what? When she says, my mom, I get angry.
Yeah.
But I think KG loves you more than
You
me.
feel used. KG loses her marbles when
Yeah.
she sees Maiso.
Yeah.
Yeah, she will roll on her, like do all sorts of. Everywhere we go, she tells people, "I've got 2 mothers."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the same.
It's the
for
same,
us,
yeah.
Yeah. So, do you guys believe in twin luck? Like when you do things together, like they prosper, or you
More
believe
than when you do it individually.
You know what? I think with me and Vuyelwa, no, I think there is twin luck.
is twin
There
luck,
is
yeah.
twin luck. It's just that with me and her, for some weird reason, we never do things together. ne? Like,
I feel like this is where we may be losing
Losing
the
the
opportunity.
opportunity,
You
yeah.
know, because I think the blessing is
it's
more when we
are united
combine.
and doing,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe it's one of the things
things
to
that
start.
we must really look into and change.
Yeah.
Same here.
You pick that
So
up.
we are about to close, but we have some questions that we need to ask you guys.
Yes, guys.
Yeah.
You guys, you should answer at the same time. Like it's a twin moment.
Okay.
Yes. Even if you give different answers, but
Yeah. Same
like,
time.
who is more financially responsible?
Both?
Yeah, both. Sorry.
She says both of you guys.
yeah,
Okay. So you never have issues like when are you wasting money and there's Okay. Who is more clean, like more organized?
Me?
Vuyelwa.
Yes. Okay. Because who made you guys late? It's Vuyiswa.
It's
It's
me.
you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's a reason for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is more strict?
Me.
Vuyelwa.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, we thought it was
I know I'm the
Vuyiswa.
bubbly, but
Yes,
I'm
you're
she's
strict
very
one.
more strict. Yeah.
Okay. Who's more friendly?
Me.
Vuyelwa.
Who is emotionally strong? Like, let me give you an example. If one of you guys would pass away, God forbid, do you ever sit down and say, if you happen to pass away before me, I wouldn't survive, but if you were to pass away, what am I saying?
So
If-
who is more emotionally strong?
Like, who will survive that?
We've never even had a
We've
discussion
never had
like that.
I've never even thought of that.
Is
But I
it?
think
Okay,
she's more
the-
emotionally strong, though. I think you are more emotionally
Emotionally
strong.
strong.
I think so.
Yeah. Because between
Yeah,
the
I
two
think
of
I
us,
am because I think Vuyelwa is the one who's more clingy towards me than I am towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is more clingy.
Yeah. You can survive.
Me, I can go
You
like
can
Vuyelwa can't go a
far,
day
yeah.
without calling me.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
she
yes.
calls me the whole day. Actually. That shows you that she's more clingy.
She's more-
Me, I
yes.
can go for 2 days
yes,
without even
without
reaching
even
out.
reaching out.
You know? Yeah.
Somewhat different because Tsidiso, I think if I were to die, she wouldn't survive. Yeah, because she depends more on me. But ever since she was married, she will go for days without calling me. As long as she's with the husband, she's there. Yeah, that
You
guy
know,
has, has
I tried because at first I felt like, this guy was now getting bored because every time Maiso this, Maiso that, I'm on the call. It's Maiso to a point where sometimes when he sees that it's me and Maiso on the call, we just distract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wants attention.
Yeah, there's a time when he comes back from work and we are working, we are at home. You come up with some jokes and he's joking with her, not with me. Distracting whatever that we are doing. Attention, lo baba, lo.
Yeah, he
Yes.
does. He loves attention. Like even when we are sitting, all of us, because there are so many things that we talk about with Maiso and they don't concern him. Happy. He bua Sotho. So sometimes now I get tired of, especially when we're living together or speaking English. Like he wants to
Come in.
to come in. Ay, this guy.
Yeah. So who is a good judge of character?
Yeah.
Like who's able to discern?
Like still like this
I think it's
This is
Vuyelwa.
not good for us.
I think it's Vuyelwa.
Yes.
It's me.
Okay. Who's more gullible? It's you. Because if she can discern, then it means you can be gullible.
guess.
With us, it's different. Mina, I believe everything that people say. Like if my sister was
That's why
not
we went
here,
to that church.
I'm sure I could have been in prison many times.
Yeah, and you know Maiso, she's this kind of a person, like if we were having a conversation and then she doesn't hear what you are saying or she doesn't understand, she will just say yes.
Because you're here.
And then I'll be like, but why are you saying yes? You know, one day you're going to go to prison for
I'm
this.
covered.
same
You know
reason.
why I'm spoiled? I say yes, because when we leave, I'm going to ask her, what did they say?
Because I worry about you when I'm not there. What do you
What
do?
happens?
Yeah, what
And
happened?
I think you tend to worry more about her.
yeah,
ne?
I do.
I mean, seriously, I'm that one. I get tricked all the time.
Like all the
all the scams
like
that
she
you
has
can
been
think
scammed
of.
before.
She's gullible. She's the gullible one.
Yeah, I am.
She is.
I am. Okay, ladies, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate your presence. It's been a while.
We've had discussions from years ago.
Yes,
a
the
year
last
ago.
time we were together, it was at her baby shower. And then now her child is 5 years old. Yes.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, thank you so much for
Thank you,
honoring the
guys.
invite.
Thank
It's
you.
always like awesome to chill with you. You teach us so many things. Like now, the issue of your father teaching you guys from onset that you are two separate people. I think it's so important. We need to interview your father.
Yes, to what made him so intelligent.
Yeah.
What? Because we've never even asked him to say what gave you the idea. Because that was so important. I don't think a lot of parents, actually, when they have twins, they know that they have to go that
Our
route.
parents need to hear this.
Yeah, they need to hear this because they think we are betraying them. They think, how will people look at us?
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys are narcissists. You're thinking it about yourself.
Yeah.
It's our lives.
Yeah, they make Thank you, Baba, because we fight a lot. People don't understand that Sidiso and I, hey, we fight, yo. So we need to have partners who will understand that, because we fight in front of our partners.
Yes, even the fights just happen. Just happen anywhere, anytime. Yeah.
No, even with us, it happens a lot in front of our partners.
Yeah.
And I think they get to a point where
they
like,
don't even intervene. It's
Yes.
like they'll sort themselves out.
yeah.
Exactly. My husband doesn't intervene. He doesn't even want to. Even if I can go home and tell him I had a fight with my, he's not interested.
Yeah.
And I get
Because
angry.
it's every day.
Yeah, it's every day.
every day.
He's like, no, you will telling me this and you want me to take your side. Tomorrow you are here with your
her,
sister.
exactly.
And sometimes I feel like you are talking about me.
Yeah.
He was happy.
Another thing, I think that is a disadvantage when it comes to partners. It's because we are expecting our partners to treat the fights the same way our sisters do. For example, the person that I'm with right now, because I'm used to fighting with my twin sister, but if we're planning to go to the mall, we're still gonna go to the mall. Continue with life. We do whatever, but we just had a huge fight. So my boyfriend is not like that.
Yeah.
He will say, I'm not pretending. I'm not going to pretend.
Me,
Wait
I'm
for
so
me.
lucky. I think my husband is like that. Like sometimes I feel like I'm fighting alone. I'll be thinking we are having a fight and I look at this guy.
He's just not bothered.
Yeah, that guy is always happy. How do you do it?
Yeah.
I've never seen him angry.
I go as far
fight
as
alone.
telling him, "Una lip- lwempi."
That's
I don't understand. I'll fight with you and then you stop whatever that we're supposed to do. When I'm
Yeah. Because I know you used to fight.
life
Continues. That's when you will fight. You're thinking you are in the middle of the fight and then he goes outside. When he comes back, he makes a joke.
Yeah.
And he expects you to laugh.
laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
quite nice, guys.
It was awesome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, this is Double Up with the T Twins. Thank you so much for watching. And please remember to like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and also share the video. Most importantly, like the video.
And
We love
comment.
you. And comment. Comment.
Yes.
We love you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.